You guys know how much I love cooking, but life has been so busy and hectic lately, so it's been hard to plan healthy meals for myself.
Don't lie, Yvonne. Your life hasn't actually been busy.
I have been busy, for your information, and I've actually also been ordering from Factor, and I love how easy and convenient it's been.
I've been really into their high-protein meal, like this one, the Louisiana shrimp. And it's made fresh, never frozen.
Head to factormeals.com/fighting50off and use code fighting50off to get 50% off a free breakfast for a year. Eat like a pro this month with Factor.
For new subscribers only, varies by plans. Free breakfast item per box for 1 year, while subscription is auto-renewing. Dinner and movie is not specific. Tell me a good date you had. Tell me about these ups. Don't help her, Chelsea. I see you trying to bail her out.
Do you think that you need to ask your girl to be your Valentine? Have you asked her yet?
I don't think I need to do that. But I did call you a species, and I do apologize for that. Yvonne went nonverbal the other day.
I did.
Hey, everyone. Fear not. Disguise Toast is back. You are in safe hands once again.
Fear not.
We got a big episode today. The Valentine's Day episode. Love is in the air. And I know my girl Yvonne
Shut up.
is feeling the festivities. How you doing, Yvonne? It's been a while.
The worst thing is that, like, I love Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is probably like my favorite holiday after Christmas, because I just love like how everything's so happy, like the colors, the theme colors and all that. Really crack open a cold one.
Keep going.
You know. It's like pink, red, white, you know, pretty colors and all, and I love flowers. But the thing is, like, I don't attach it or actually attribute it necessarily to like so romantic, like I like hanging out with friends.
You hang out with friends on Valentine's Day?
Yeah. You ever have like a singles Valentine's Day party? It's actually really fun.
Did you go to prom with a female friend and call it like a friend date?
No, because I had a boyfriend at the time. So I went with my boyfriend and I got mad at him. I remember because he didn't get me flowers for graduation. It was really stupid. But like back then it felt like it mattered to me.
That's not stupid. Did all your other girlfriends get flowers from their boyfriends?
Yeah.
And you were the only one who didn't get it? What did he say?
He got mad at me for getting mad and then threatened to not come to our dinner, our graduation dinner for my school.
How did that make you feel?
Really upset. Yeah.
Did you guys resolve it?
I mean, he did come eventually, but like I remember it was like not an easy feat to get him to, even though I went to his, like we went to different schools. So I went to his prom or like graduation and everything. And then he almost didn't come to mine because we got in a fight like that. Anyway, I'm so glad that's over now. But yeah, Valentine's Day. I love it. And if anything, I'm more offended by you guys thinking that I dread this day. I love this day.
Okay, you're coming on a little strong here. Is there any defensiveness going on?
No. Just from you guys. I'm just offended that you guys think, are you happy on this day? I'm like, yes.
Well, you've just been talking about your single struggle for the last year and a half.
It's been a lot of ups and downs.
There's been ups?
Yeah, I mean, like I go on dates here and there.
Mm-hmm.
Just, yeah.
Good ones?
Yeah.
Do you mind talking about some of that? Because all the stories you've told on this podcast have been really negative, like just getting hit on by sleazy men, guys being like inconsiderate. Let's tell me one of these good dates.
One of these good dates. I went on a date with a guy I mean, sometimes I actually don't have anything notable, but they're just like little day-to-day things like dinner or movie or...
Give me specifics. Dinner and movie is not specific. Tell me a good date you had. Tell me about these ups.
There must have been. They were there.
Yeah, because you said there were ups. Tell me one of them. Don't help her, Chelsea. I see you trying to bail her out.
I mean, they're just like, they're not like, oh my God, took me to like the
Okay, I'm not asking for that. You said there were ups. Tell me about one.
I told you.
Tell me a singular up.
Nice dinner dates or nice like movie or
Where?
something.
Which movie? What you guys eat? Sorry, do you think you're making it up?
What do you mean? I've been to dates.
What?
Oh God, what were they?
One of them.
I went to go see Christmas lights. One of them was Christmas lights.
Okay.
Yeah, that was not bad. You know, it's fun. We like got the place. It was okay, but the lights were very pretty for some of it. Yeah.
Was this a first date?
No.
Second date?
It's one of many dates.
Third date?
Well, I would say it's probably like you can't even count anymore type of dates. It was like one of the long time situationships type of thing.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a situationship.
Mm-hmm.
This is like your old situationship.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas lights. That's just a couple months ago. It's not too long. That's like less than 2 months ago, huh?
Yeah, it's been on and off for a long time. But that's it's about time to make changes this year. You know what I mean? Like this is the year for change.
So you guys on or off right now?
Off.
Off.
Yeah.
Okay. But it was a nice date. You guys went
It was
to
a nice
Christmas.
date. I don't know. I have like my grievances with it.
So right now it's off.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, Chelsea. Go ahead before I so rudely interrupted you.
That's fine. Welcome back, Toes. We came off a little bit strong there. Why don't we just roll back a little bit? You missed 2 episodes. Did you watch any of like Leslie's episode or?
A little bit. I just watched the part where she said nice things about me. And then after you guys started talking about girl stuff, I was like, I'm tuning out. That's it. Yeah, I watched a little bit. What'd you think of her?
I love Leslie. She's so sweet. You guys all said like she's a yapper. I had no idea, but she's got so much to say and I love it. She has great energy.
Yeah, she is a amazing speaker, one of the best speaker, one of the best vibes in our friend group. It's hard to find someone like her that can turn any situation entertaining, fun, and engaging. So I'm always very impressed by her.
She also did mention, and Yvonne did mention, that you called Yvonne a species.
And
How
Better
dare
Boy
you
Dormy.
compare Ray to Yvonne? They're like not even the same species.
You want to like,
Why are you laughing?
you want to elaborate? Like,
Huh?
where did this come from? Because
It was Valkyrie, Queen Valkyrie, Ray. She's part of the Megops with me, we go way back.
Shut up.
And everyone knows Valkyrie. And then we were playing games together. And then she was referencing that I was treating her the same as Yvonne. And I said to her, Ray, I don't put you guys in the same category. Hell, even the same species.
do you feel bad?
No, because it's really funny. It's just really funny because you weren't there to defend yourself.
You see,
I'm not implying you like she's the better species.
do you see how he? Do you? See
I didn't specify like
this?
you're a good species and Yvonne's a bad species. I just said you guys are different categories of species.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it could have been a compliment to Yvonne, if anything.
Well, we all know that it wasn't. Okay, like what are you trying to like gaslight me here for?
Wait, Leslie told you about that?
No, I saw the clip. You know how many people rushed to me to send this clip?
And she brought it up on the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I could turn on my stream and instantly people will send me the clip. I don't have to turn on my stream sometimes. You'll just drop it in my Discord.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Damn, people just snitch like that?
Yeah, they do.
Well, did they tell you that, Yvonne's been looking for this Pokemon called Mew for a long time, and I caught one for you, and I was getting, but you just never logged back on. I had it already and
You
stuff.
got it for me?
I got it for you, yeah.
You really?
I did, and I spent like 20 minutes catching it.
20 minutes? That was all it took?
I mean, I just got it really early. But I did call you a species, and I do apologize for that. Yvonne went nonverbal the other day. We were
I
playing League of Legends,
did.
and she was having a rough day, and then she just went nonverbal after. I'll be honest, I was pretty hard on her at the beginning. I recognized that, and I do apologize for not reading the room better. I have this thing, like me and Yvonne have banter, and me and Lily have banter. Sometimes in the moment, when it feels like I said something that's too far, but I said something that I normally say 99% of the time, it's fine. And today's the 1% where it's like, ooh, maybe it wasn't the right thing to say. My initial reaction is always like, well, that's not fair to me because I said something that I always say, but today is a bad day. Now I feel bad. That's my initial reaction. But after I'm like, but I also have bad days. Like some days, like Lily or Yvonne would like roast me or fling me, and I would feel like, ooh, that makes me feel bad, even though 90% of the time. So it's not fair for me to say, oh, well, you hurt my feelings, so it's not fair. Or like, I should be allowed to say that and not make it a big deal because we do that all the time. But yeah, she went nonverbal 2 days ago playing League of Legends.
Well, it's okay. Usually the first couple of comments I can tank, even if I'm having a bad day, you know what I mean? And I see like the effort because like so I noticed like you did make comments, right? But you were trying to gank top and like help me out a bit. So like I felt like that was your way of being like, okay, maybe now I should stop and I should be nice. So that makes me like feel better about it, It was more like it's stacked. It's stacked throughout. So it's like, it's not just you. It's like you and then chat and then Scarra and like it just all amplified. And then when Scarra doubled down like the fifth or sixth time after I got camped by this fucking Viego, and he said instead I got snared like a bajillion times by this Morgana, which was like, yeah, I got snared, but this guy ganked me like multiple times before that, which is how I got to like so many deaths, right? And so that like sent me off, and I was like, I just can't do it today because like I have days where obviously it's easier, but like it just felt like so much that day. And then also like I shouldn't read chat, but sometimes I do, and chat is sometimes like mean to me, and like it'd be like I could make like sometimes it feels like I can actually make like a decent play, and then nobody will say anything, but I make like I have one bad game or whatever it is, and then people are just like, yeah, never play this again, and like all this stuff, and like that just feels bad to read when you're already griefing.
I had a dilemma after that.
A dilemma?
A dilemma.
What?
I was wondering if I should message you to apologize.
Oh, no, I didn't think like you did anything.
I thought about it. I was like, okay, should I say sorry? How? Because I knew I was, if I was to estimate contribution to the deterioration of your mental that session, I would say I'm like 30%.
It wasn't really much at all.
Wait, let him apologize, Yvonne. Like, let him.
But I didn't apologize.
Oh, you didn't.
I didn't. I thought about it. I'm like,
well, the thing is, he only did it in the very beginning, and I felt like once he sensed that like I was tilting, then he stopped completely. If anything, I felt like you were trying to like make me feel better. I didn't feel like he had to apologize at all.
What stopped you to write the
What
message?
stopped me was, it's this thing of like, oh, it's. If I apologize, then I make it real. Because right at that point, it's like, I thought maybe it wasn't all me yet. It's like, because my mind says like, ooh, I'm like maybe 30% the problem that day.
You don't think it's okay to be like, sorry if this...
Yeah. It's like, well, I could play it safe and just apologize either way. Because if it wasn't my fault entirely, there should be like no big deal.
Yeah.
Or if it was my fault, it's like, oh, I appreciate that. But I think it feels bad when you make someone you care about feel bad. And if I apologize, I would be making that a reality. Mm-hmm. So I didn't apologize because I thought I could almost get away with it in a way.
Did he get away with it?
I mean, it's funny because like the next day he messages me. He's like, hey, you want to play League today, 5 p.m.? I promise not to rage bait you today. Which is like, I thought that was nice, but like I didn't think it was that like him in the first place. It was like a combination of everything. And I know that my friends, no matter what, would never intentionally want me to like feel bad. I know they would feel bad if they knew I actually felt bad. Me knowing that already doesn't like make me be like, you should say sorry. I'm not the type, I don't know, maybe that's also like contributes to why I don't say, like, I laugh when I should be apologizing sometimes, because like I don't expect that from my friends either. Like I don't need them necessarily to apologize, but it's nice when they do. So I'm like trying to adjust that a little bit. Yeah, basically I just didn't need him to. I felt like it's fine. It's like I'm having a bad day. Like that day I couldn't handle it, but some days I can. But also sometimes being the butt of the joke can get to you after it's been done enough. You guys know how much I love cooking, but life has been so busy and hectic lately, so it's been hard to plan healthy meals for myself.
Don't lie, Yvonne. Your life hasn't actually been busy. Me, on the other hand, I've actually been busy, and it's so hard to plan and cook healthy meals consistently.
I have been busy, for your information, and I've actually also been ordering from Factor, and I love how easy and convenient it's been.
I love how it's made by real chefs and dietitians, and also delivered straight to your door.
Right, and they got over 100 different types of meals that are high protein and any types of diets that you might want.
I've been really into their high protein meal, like this one, the Louisiana shrimp. And it's made fresh, never frozen, so I don't have to think too hard about heating it up.
Head to factormeals.com/fighting50off and use code fighting50off to get 50% off a free breakfast for a year. Eat like a pro this month with Factor.
For new subscribers only, varies by plans. Free breakfast item per box for 1 year, while subscription is auto-renewing. Now let me turn this on you. Do you think the right response was to not say a single word for the next 2 hours?
So initially it was, I was about to cry, so I muted myself. And then I felt bad because I would see Scarra get comments. So the next day I actually messaged Scarra and I apologized. I said, sorry, like if I made your stream awkward and if people said comments and stuff, like I just, in that moment when I first did it, I was like about to cry.
What did they say to you? What,
like us or chat?
You guys, what did you and Scarra say to Yvonne for?
It would be like she gets killed or makes a mistake. Like, oh, well, like just really rubbing it in.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we would have won that game if one of us wasn't horrible. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which is like generally how we flame each other. Because I remember the first game, I had less damage than you. You were on support. And I was like, everyone check the damage chart. And I was at like the bottom. And you mentioned like, oh, you know, maybe, are you sure you want to check the damage chart? Which is kind of like, you know, flame back. And
because you were telling everybody to check it. I was like,
it's kind of like,
I don't know if this is what you intended.
Yeah, having moments where we can rotate being butt of the jokes. But I think that day, because she wasn't having a good day gameplay wise, she was repeatedly like blamed, even though we don't really blame each other for losing games. That kind of stacked. And then chat, we're going on it, especially like if I'm streaming or Scarra streaming and we're saying things as well, because you weren't streaming that day. So it's like chat tends to listen to what their streamer's saying. So jumping on that. And you know, I know Yvonne was reading the chat. So nothing individually over the line, but like everything compounded probably didn't help.
Yeah. I mean, there was something I didn't like, but I didn't want Scar to feel bad about it because it was like where like Sid would talk about how she was doing bad mid, and then Scar was like, yeah, but look at Yvonne top and stuff. And I was like, well, that doesn't make me feel great because I don't like feeling like I'm at the expense of like trying to make someone else feel better that you make me feel bad, right? Yeah. I did tell him that, you know, but it's just like that's like it's happened before, but I didn't say anything. Where that type of comment has been made. So then I said this time like, oh, I don't like that. Yeah. And no, Scar felt really bad. And because like he never wants to make any of his friends feel bad. Yeah, exactly.
I came out of my room and he was in the living room. He's like, hey, do you think I made Yvonne mad? And I'm like, well, you know, I think she's having a bad day. I did not. And I wonder if I should have just say, yeah. But I also didn't want him to feel bad because I know like he does not mean to make you feel
that's
bad.
what I know as well, you know?
So it's like, I said, well, he's probably just having a rough, you know, because I know he felt slightly responsible, but he probably feels the same as me. It's like, oh, do I want to confront the fact that I made someone I feel bad, or I just don't address it and hope it gets better?
I mean, I understand like the avoidant feel that people could have sometimes. So even if someone doesn't apologize to me, like I don't really, at least maybe to you guys, because you guys are like my brothers, I don't like hold you guys like to that level of I expect you guys to like apologize to me. I think it's because I just understand like sometimes you're kind of like, oh, I don't want to, like it's intimidating to send like a serious message sometimes, right?
Because it's a lot of guilt. Like, I think the right thing is to always apologize, but what keeps some people from apologizing isn't like the admittance of being wrong. It's like the feeling of like, oh, I have to come to terms to the fact that I hurt someone I care about. But when I saw the whole situation unfold, it's like, oh, this is such a textbook friends having fun, and then like some feelings get hurt, but no one meant it badly. I wonder how this is gonna resolve. But you guys like were fine the next day.
Yeah, I messaged him because I didn't want it to be awkward. Yeah. And I figured like I would also want to make sure that he's okay in some way. So I did apologize for like if I made things awkward in chat. I started that off so that it didn't sound like, hey, you made me feel bad. But I said I apologized for something that was like, just in case if like that made it awkward and everything.
Yeah, League of Legends really do hurt friendships. Yeah. I think a lot of my fights with Lily early on in our relationship was involving League of Legends.
Yeah.
Yeah. I learned then it's like, oh, you know, there are certain ways to resolve these conversations. And I kind of saw like you and Scarra go through that.
Yeah. I mean, like this is like we play League. So this is about League. But there's people who play like sports or other things where the same kind of like conflicts or similar conflicts could come up. And then it's just like you got to talk to your friend, or maybe you don't talk to your friend about it.
I have a question for Yvonne. What bothers you more? The comments, like the species comments, or them roasting you in the game? Like, what do you prefer? What's higher? What's lower? Not that you would prefer either.
I mean, I think if I'm already doing bad in the game, I don't like being roasted in the game. But like, I think it really was just like a stack of everything. And it's like, I already get like made fun of a lot. And I think it's just, sometimes it's like, hey, let's take the gas off, like take your foot off the gas type of thing, right?
So she's okay with the species comments.
We're moving on. Okay. Okay. So Valentine's Day, guys. It's around the corner. Any plans? Do you guys feel like Valentine's Day is very commercial? What's the vibe?
Commercial? I mean, maybe. But, you know, it's the thought that counts, right? I don't think a lot of girls out there want diamond rings. Guys, if you're dating a girl who's expecting diamond rings or like grand expensive gestures for Valentine's Day, you know, dump her ass. Get you a woman that appreciates the effort instead. I don't have any plans. I should probably plan something. What do girls like? Effort, thoughtfulness. They don't need it to be grand or expensive, but just something that shows that the guy put effort into it. Like breakfast in bed. You guys like breakfast in bed?
I don't know if I like breakfast in bed, because I don't mind going out and eating on a table where it doesn't get dirty, unless like he puts it there and then like sets up the show and then we arm it and it's comfy, you know, like make it really comfortable and nice. Then I would probably like the effort that he put in to do that.
Okay.
But the act of breakfast in bed itself does not like, it's not like, oh my God, love that.
I think it also depends, like, how long are you dating, right? If it's like a 1 month relationship, sure, breakfast in bed is amazing. But
okay, hypothetically, it's been 2 years, 7 months, and 42 days. What kind of day would you guys want from your partner?
You're not gonna like my answer. I liked a date I had once where drove out to Santa Barbara and got like really good seafood, but that's me, I like seafood. Or when we went to Vegas for like a little weekend or 2-day trip, and it was fun because Vegas is like kind of fun with all that kind of stuff with shows and food.
Your ideal day is to wake up and drive hours to a restaurant.
It's actually not, but in a 2-year relationship where like we've done a lot of the things local or other, I don't know. I just think like I like it if they put in effort to be like, let's do something. But obviously it could be dependent, because if I just had multiple shoots and I was sick, maybe I'm not going to want to fucking go anywhere. And he should take that into consideration. But, I think it's really just like gauging how they are feeling at the time. Like, do you think they would have the energy to want to do this? Do you think that they think it would be nice if you did? Or would they appreciate just like a chill night in? But it's what about what they want? I know what you would want.
What would I want? Stay
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why we're having breakfast in bed, so we don't have to leave the house.
Yeah. But I think if I had the energy, right, say I wasn't exhausted, I would appreciate that he did something he normally doesn't. I know he would rather stay in, but he isn't, because he thinks that this is something that I would like.
What do you think Chelsea would like?
You guys want to guess?
Yes.
Go for it.
Oh.
Chelsea would want to eat brunch at the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Chelsea, maybe you could have like a brunch at like a hotel. Like a nice little.
You seem like a brunch on Valentine's Day kind of girl.
Yeah. I would like a brunch.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. I don't see why there's anything wrong with that.
Nobody implied it. Whoa.
And maybe I'm going on a brunch for Valentine's Day. You don't know that.
Yeah.
My birthday is the day before Valentine's Day. And it's just, I always make it a point to my partner now. These are 2 separate holidays. Toast.
Yeah, it's funny because I was thinking, I think some people would say, "Hey, let's do one big day."
It's like, yeah, you would want that. You would want that, boyfriend.
This is 2 separate days, 2 separate holidays. It's not like how would you like it if I combine Christmas with your birthday? That's not cool.
Yeah, I know, you're so right. I
wouldn't be down for that. So
they're 2 separate events. Everybody else gets 2 separate ones. I would too.
My observation here is you recognize that there are 2 separate days because
they are.
I imagine there's been instances in the past where there's been attempts to combine the 2. Can you speak on those attempts?
Yeah, that's not cool. I don't.
I've never seen this. Or was it like by someone you were seeing, or like your family, or?
I think everything. It's just the 13th comes between Lunar New Year, Super Bowl, President's Day, Valentine's Day. It is such a busy weekend. Yeah. So I used to, when I was single, have birthday dinners. They'd be like, "Oh, so cute. You guys are having like a singles girls dinner." That's not cool. It's my birthday. So, I mean, I've had partners who just lump it all together. 1 bouquet of flowers, which is totally cool. So nice.
Yeah.
So nice. But it's like the girl does not want to be lumped together with like a Valentine's Day. And I'm so down to separate it by saying, let's do Valentine's Day next week. Because I don't like to go to the restaurants when it's so like the set menus, everything. So I just like birthday weekend and then Valentine's Day. But this year I'm chill. I'm not doing too much. We're just one dinner.
For Valentine's Day?
No, birthday.
Birthday, okay.
Yeah.
And for Valentine's Day, it's a brunch.
Yes.
Okay. I'm clarifying.
You're triggering her right now. You're pissing her off by asking birthday and Valentine's
why
Day.
can't I ask for 2 separate
No, you can.
No, but like if you're the guy, okay, let's just say your girl, that's like your situation. What would you do? You're gonna lump them together, or you're gonna separate them?
If I'm the girl?
No.
If I'm the guy?
What your girlfriend is.
Oh, my girlfriend is. Well, it would. If she gave me the kind of feedback Chelsea gave me, I'm like, they are 2 separate days. I also think it's just super person dependent. But I think it's very valid because, like, let's say your birthday was just 2 weeks after Valentine's Day. It would be 2 separate events. But because it's so close, it's funny because I'm having this situation with my brother. It's his birthday the day after Chinese Lunar New Year's. But my family's like, oh, let's just do one big thing. And my brother doesn't care, right? He's like, all right, that's fine. But I think it's very different for everyone. And if you ask the person, I'm sure they'll tell you. That's why when you say it's two special, like 2 separate days, like I was able to recognize it's like, that's because a lot of people would just say, let's do one thing. And that's not cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just person dependent. And I'm totally okay with it's just not, it's like I'm asking for a lot, but it's really not.
You're not.
Yeah, it's just me
Yeah.
separating the 2 days. But I do feel bad for my partner because he's stressing. He's like, gotta buy 2 flowers, you know, and like make it 2 different. And I said, it's fine. Don't worry. Valentine's Day we cook inside. It's chill. Maybe next week we do something.
Yeah.
It's chill on Valentine's Day.
On this topic, I also wouldn't want my partner to propose to me on a holiday.
Ooh.
Like, don't propose to me on Valentine's Day. I want like one day that's ours.
Oh, because then every year you would be essentially sharing that day.
Yeah. Or it's like, I don't want it on Christmas. You know what I mean? Like, I want it on like a day that's like our day, like a random day on the calendar.
That's fair. I haven't really thought about any of this.
Yeah. I didn't either until this.
Okay, question for you guys. How much money should a man spend on a woman during Valentine's Day?
Wait, my question. Sorry.
yeah, go
What are you doing after brunch on Valentine's Day?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Does it end at the brunch?
Do you want to keep guessing, Toast? So you're pretty spot on.
Brunch? Not a movie. I don't think you're a movie on Valentine's Day, girl. Okay, my read is if you're doing brunch outside, you do dinner inside. But if you're doing brunch inside, you do dinner outside. Are you a double outside kind of girl?
No, brunch outside and dinner inside. You're spot on. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I got. I mean, do you do much else besides like eat? Because you don't plan like events, right? You're not going hiking or anything.
I think it really depends on the couple. If you guys like hiking, that might be your ideal date to start off Valentine's Day with.
I don't think you're playing tennis on Valentine's Day.
But the next day I am.
So what's Chelsea doing between brunch and between dinner?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. Actually, I didn't plan it. I really don't like surprises.
Oh.
So I would like to know what's going on, what time, where, all that stuff. So you know what? This year I'm more chill. Usually I would have it kind of like be more uptight about it just because I make it a reason to separate those 2 days. It's separate. You don't like going to the, restaurants and they're celebrating Lunar New Year and then like the Super Bowl's next day and you're texting all your friends saying like, can you come? Oh, Super Bowl, sorry, I can't come, blah, blah, blah. So I always have to like stand up for myself.
Yeah, now that you explain, because I never experienced that because my birthday's November 25th and there's nothing going on besides like maybe a Canadian Thanksgiving a week before. But yeah, that week, because next week, the reason why I'm not here is like, I'm thinking about 4 different events. It's like, okay, Valentine's Day. Okay, definitely Chinese New Year. Like that's the 2 big one. And they're usually within a week of each other. And now you're throwing in your birthday and, some people really care about the Super Bowl. So if you're trying to get your friends to hang out, it's like, well, I'm already doing so much. That was going to be my like chill day. You're very valid for that.
What do you think that you need to ask your girl to be your Valentine for Valentine's Day? Have you asked her yet?
I don't think I need to do that. And I did not plan on doing that because that's a little cheesy.
I think it would be nice and they would think that's cute.
I think they would think that's cute too. And I will make it a point to try and make that happen.
So how much money do you guys think we should be spending? You guys should be spending on your Valentine, man and woman. So, because girls get guys presents all the time too. So what do you guys think? What's too much? What's too little? What's like...
Food wise for the day, $100 on brunch. But I say this as someone with disposable income. I don't think there's a right number because I think it's the effort that counts, and you can be happy eating McDonald's and you can be happy eating steak.
I agree with that. I just think like if you have multiple Valentine's Day together too, like you're gonna have years where you spend way less and years where you spend more, and gifts really depends on like, oh, they've been wanting this recently. You think of them and then you buy something, and then the next year maybe you don't got an idea and you plan something nice instead. Like I think it always varies.
Yeah, you want a partner that can be chill if things like, let's say you're driving to the cabin for a getaway, but your car breaks down and you guys end up staying at a motel in the rain and you guys have to eat McDonald's. It can still be like a fun, memorable experience, right? Because it's not like it's your fault, like you put in the effort. But if you're eating McDonald's because the guy didn't plan anything, it's like, oh, what do you want? I guess we can eat McDonald's. Then that's an issue, right? Because it shows you don't care, you didn't put in the effort, even though you ended up at the same place. But if a girl or a guy has the issue like, well, it's Valentine's Day and I don't want to eat McDonald's despite factors of your control, then I would personally have a problem with that because it's like I put in the effort and sometimes things don't work out. And it's not really the destination, it's the journey. For me, I would spend $100 on brunch. I mean, I live in LA, so honestly, a normal brunch is going to cost you $100. Ooh, Egg Benedict on some bagels. Yeah, that'll be $20. Oh, 30% tip, please. For dinner, I'm kind of like Chelsea. I like doing one thing outside. My other thing inside would be I would get a pot. And I get one of those hot pot machines and I would order groceries and then I would put it in the pot and then we would just eat that and watch TV. I'm a very simple man. For gifts, I think $500 is usually what I go for. I think anything more than that, you're reaching little lavish territory. I think $500 gives you like a lot of good options, right? Like it can get you some cute bracelet, a cute ring. Like if you go into the 2000s, then you're just looking at designer luxury stuff that I normally don't go for when I buy gifts for girls.
500 is really good.
Yeah, I think 500 is solid.
Thanks.
What about you, Yvonne?
I don't really have much expectations. I think
you for the guy.
Oh, me for the guy? I would say I like to get them a little something. Like it could be anywhere from small to big, depending on like what they want or need. I don't know. I don't have a price. I'm a gift giver as well. So I don't really like, obviously nothing too crazy, but like.
You got any examples?
Like he said $500 is like the threshold. What's your threshold? You know, you're going to spend a band on the guy?
No, I think like 300 is a reasonable amount, somewhere around there.
What have you bought before?
I don't remember. Like I'm pretty sure I have spent like $300 something before. I think the most recent one I remember is I usually tend to go for more sentimental gifts on Valentine's Day. So one time I got like this thing I saw on TikTok that was like, even though I think it was maybe like $50 total, but it had like, you could put a picture on, like it's custom, and then you could put like a song and it's like a magnet that you put on and it looks like a Spotify like kind of UI. So I put our songs on that with our picture.
That's very cute.
Yeah.
Have you guys had moments where you got the guy a gift and he didn't have anything prepared? How did that play out?
Yeah.
What gets them in trouble and what gets them, scot-free?
I actually think it's more trouble. I think it's totally fine. They're like, oh, I didn't like prep anything yet, or I didn't get you anything yet. I actually don't mind that. I mind if they do prep something and it's like, you did not think of me when you got this, or like, think of me as like a person. It's kind of like,
but they didn't think of you when they didn't plan it. Because they forgot then, right?
I don't know. It's never that they forget. Sometimes I get to them early for whatever reason, and then they're like, "Oh, I didn't get you anything yet."
But in this case, he didn't get it to you. Like you didn't give it to him early. You gave it to him the day of.
Oh, yeah. That would be a little disappointing if it was like, yeah. But I wouldn't. I'd be like, okay, that's fine.
Would you go quiet? You know, like would you just go mute?
No, I think it depends how they say it. Like I actually don't. God, it's never happened to me before. But like I would imagine that I don't really care that much. Well, I do in terms of like them thinking about me, but gift wise, I don't care.
I would go mute.
Oh,
totally.
And then
I'm not talking to you.
that makes sense. Yeah,
I think it's valid.
Yeah. I had a Valentine's Day once, and I got the girl something, but I didn't give it to her until like 11 p.m. because I don't know if there's a good time to give a gift. So I just was like, oh, I'll wait until the end of the day to give it to her. And she was really happy to get it. But she told me like, oh yeah, the whole day I was like kind of sad because I just thought you didn't get me anything. And she was texting her girlfriends like, oh, I'm so sad because I think he just forgot. And so I know a lot of people say, oh, it's okay if my partner doesn't get me anything. But it's not. It's the thoughtfulness. It's like he was thinking of me. He thought about me like I thought about him.
Because the whole day you could be on social media seeing things occasionally and it's like, well, they thought of them. Like, how come I didn't get anything? Yeah, waiting till 11 p.m. was not the move.
There was a lot going on that day, and then she was happy when she got it.
The earlier the better.
The earlier.
On Valentine's Day, I think the earlier the better. But I also don't think I would be like, I don't want to be mad at my boyfriend for like not doing that, you know? Like nobody wants to be mad for that, but it's just like, it just sets the tone for the rest of the day, I think. Like it makes you feel all like sweet in the morning already, starting off, and you're like, nice.
So next year, Valentine's Day is on the Super Bowl day. It's 14th. So it's like this debate right now on social media. Guys, what do you do? Also girls too, you know, like if you're into football. Let's say, are you guys into football? No, right? Because Canadian. Okay. Let's just say it's on the same day as the League of Legends World Tournament, right? World Cup, World Tournament. Which one? Worlds, yes. Okay. What do? You guys have...
God.
When you say it that way, I would do it. I think it's just one Valentine's. Like I would hang out with him for Super Bowl. I'd be like, we could just do something in the morning and then at night, let's just like watch a Super Bowl.
But if it's league, right? Like if it's the Worlds.
Yeah.
And it fell on that same day.
I would watch that shit.
Oh, so you would watch Worlds?
Well, if Faker was in it, T1.
Okay.
If it's not, then fine, we could skip it.
Yeah. I have a hard time relating to this because like sports culture never like took hold of me, but like there are guys who are like Super Bowl. It's like when a lot of Americans are super big on college football, even like from the college they're in. It's like, bro, you're not the guy on the team. Like you went to this place for 4 years, but a lot of people have such like connection to their college that they go crazy for their sports. I mean, it's just an individual basis. I always just default to the girl. I'm trying to think what's my equivalent. Because it wouldn't be League of Legends.
Yeah, I think if you put it that way, like if it meant that much to them, then I would do it because it means a lot to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think dating sports guys is just an extra factor that girls have to experience.
Or girls could experience.
But girls watch sports too. Because I know there are some guys that get like really into it, like, or just very upset when their team loses, that it sours the mood for the whole day sometimes.
Yeah, I think it does depend what degree.
Yeah.
But I understand it because I literally had a guy like get into League for me. Like he like watched Worlds and started getting into that, and he knew how much it meant to me. So then he was like supportive of that. So I think I should do the reverse if somebody else was also very into sports. Like, you know,
I'm really into sports, aka Seahawks.
Yeah, Seattle.
Yeah, so we're in the Super Bowl this year. And I did tell my partner, if we don't win, it's not going to be a good month. This is not going to be a good no.
For you or the relationship?
Yeah, for me. And then the relationship might suffer. Yeah. But I just told him like, it's not going to be a good year.
Yeah. I think it's
year
if they understand that. Yeah. Oh, a year. Oh.
Yeah,
no.
and so for his sake and my sake, that's where I come with the question of, yeah, like it could be a girl, you know, on the other side.
Yeah.
Or in this room.
yeah.
So what is it about the Seahawks that you feel such a emotional connection to?
Oh, I'm from Seattle, so like this is our year. We lost to the Patriots in 2014, and that was really, really, really sad and scarring. We should have won that game. We were on the 10-year line. I don't really like to talk about it because it was a really, really... We should have won the game. This year, we're playing against the Patriots again with a whole new team, and they have a whole new team. So this is our redemption, our comeback. We haven't won in 12 years. I'm very excited. But like I said, God forbid we don't win, and then it's just, I'm not talking to anyone.
So you say we, like We the city.
Yeah, the 12th man. We have to win. If we don't win, like I'm not talking to anyone. I'm going to Seattle for this.
Oh.
Yeah.
So next week then, right? Next week. Oh wow.
Yeah, this Sunday. So you guys will know.
Will you be okay for the podcast?
Oh yeah, don't worry. I will be here, guys. I'm fine. I'll be here. No, but like when we didn't win 2014, I didn't go to school for like 2 days. My parents were like, "Get up, you gotta go to school."
Oh, geez, not really hoping they.
Yeah, you know what? I hope for all of our sakes that they win.
This episode will come out and we'll know who won. So
Yeah, okay.
fingers crossed, guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I didn't know you were like that.
Yeah, I feel like we're also on edge. Chelsea for the whole year is gonna be like not happy.
The whole year when February started.
Yeah, the year just started.
Yeah. So you just feel really strongly about Seattle and
Yeah.
Wait, if you're from Seattle, why don't you just move back and I can move to Seattle and then we can just have the podcast there?
Excuse me?
Oh,
2 out of 3, the math. Technically, it's easy for you to fly to Seattle if me and Chelsea are there. Would you move to Seattle? Why are you here in LA?
well, I came here like 5 years ago. And if you watched the last episode, Toast, you would know.
It came out today, okay? It came. In my defense, the Chelsea episode came out today, and I've been doing stuff. I was at the bank with Yvonne.
You're right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you better watch out. We talked shit about you on there.
I'll watch it.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, we did. What do you think you're planning for Valentine's this year? You don't want to say it yet.
It's probably going to be spent in. My thing is, because it's so close to Chinese New Year, is kind of has to be spent in Vancouver. And my partner is very kind enough to say, oh, I can come up there. And to me, that means a lot to travel to like another country. Both for Valentine's Day and for Chinese New Year.
So then that means you got to do something because they're flying out.
Yeah. I think it would be a dinner outside. But I don't love the super fancy. Well, she doesn't love the super fancy stuff with the 20-course meal stuff. So it'll be just like a nice regular restaurant with regular entrees. And that's it. I don't know. These are thoughts. There are a lot of thoughts go into when I look at restaurant, guys. You might be able to relate, but when we look at restaurants, we go on Yelp. What has the most stars? That's how guys book restaurants. But the thing is, Yelp are filled with liars. Sometimes I go into a restaurant, if it has a rate us 5 on Yelp and you get a free dessert, I know I fucked up. Because I know all those high reviews came from people wanting a free ice cream. And then you cross-check it with Google. Because if it's like a first or second date especially, it's like, I need to bring them to a good restaurant. So you cross-check it on Google reviews. So Google reviews, and then you look at the price rating. Okay, we don't want any $1 sign. Too low. $2 signs, maybe, but you want a $3 sign's a safe one. $4 signs out of most people's budget because that's like $200 in a dish. So you're looking at between 2 and a 3. But how do you know what's best? You cross-reference, you Google it, you look at Instagram, and then you look at the higher tier of restaurant reservation websites. OpenTable, that's a solid one. Most restaurants that's on OpenTable are generally pretty reliable. And there's another tier higher for something like Resi, which is like, these are the good restaurants, the one they write about in the newspaper. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be working between the open tables. And if they make you put down a $25 reservation fee, okay, these guys, they get customers and it's fancy enough. Right, cuisine, of course. Don't want to travel too far. Anything within 30 minutes generally is pretty good because no girl wants to like sit in a car for 30 minutes and then you come back and your belly's full of food. So that's what we're doing for dinner, most likely. Gift, probably some kind of small jewelry. Because if it's your partner, you should be comfortable enough buying that. I think morning of, maybe just some flowers. Because she's not the type that likes being dragged out at 9 a.m. Let's go on a hike. It's like, whoa, too much. Let's go to this restaurant an hour away to drink matcha. It's like, here's some flowers. Do you want to go to a coffee shop, or we can stay in and we can order coffee? It's kind of her day. That's the plan. It's nothing too grand, but some level of effort and care.
You think if you were just talking to a girl around or right before Valentine's Day that you would ask her out on Valentine's Day, or do you feel like that's too heavy?
Do I like
when
her?
You're first talking. You're like just talking stage.
Like I'm a man of.
Okay, like you just got her Instagram. You're like,
where did I meet her?
You met her through friends.
Which friend?
Mutuals, just mutuals.
Specific. I need specifics.
You met her through Yvonne.
Okay.
Through me.
You introduced the girl to me.
Yes.
When?
Or
Like
we were at
2 days before Valentine's Day, 3 days, 4 days,
maybe
5
like
days.
a week
Yeah.
before
week.
Valentine's Day. You slid in her DM.
And
I
you-
slid.
And you already gone on a date with her. You already did one date. This is not the first
One date?
Yes. Right?
Or maybe
Oh, you
I
wanna do the
want to say
first date?
if you've never gone on a date with
Okay.
her.
I've never gone on a date with her.
Would you ask her out on Valentine's Day?
If I'm ready to if I'm ready, like if I'm interested in dating her,
But what if you don't know yet?
then probably not.
But you'd both have nothing to do on Valentine's Day potentially. Then you don't think
If you ask a girl out on Valentine's Day, it's like, yeah, I want to like date you.
You think it's that serious?
I don't think, maybe not relationship date, but it's like, I want to pursue this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But she's like in your DMs. Let's just say she's in your DMs a few days before. Valentine's Day falls on the 14th. I mean, on the weekend. She's like, oh yeah, like, do you have any plans for Valentine's Day? You're like, no, do you? And then you guys just come to this conclusion of, oh, maybe we should hang out. Do you get this girl a present? Do you buy dinner? What's your vibe?
If we made, look, let's not beat around the bush. If a guy and a girl makes plans on Valentine's Day, we know what the vibes are. There's a interest in each other. We're not just hanging out.
Huh?
So dinner would be in the plans, but normally I don't like dinner on the first date. That's the problem. But Valentine's Day is like, oh, dinner out. So if I am serious about my intentions and I want her to have a good day, we would go to coffee, and then I would make sure it's probably hopefully nearby a park, so that if coffee goes well, it's like, hey, you want to go walk in the park, sit on a bench, feed some ducks? But most likely won't involve dinner, because that's like serious stuff. Because sometimes, not that I'm speaking from my experience, it's a dinner and it's like, hey, you want to go hang out at my place? I never had that, by the way, because I've never really been on dates. Because I'm sure a girl would worry about that. Or maybe she's down for it, but I don't want to put that in her head. Because if you have dinner on Valentine's Day, there's always that awkward conversation that you might have to have, like, ooh, is he gonna want to come over, or is he gonna ask to come over, which would make me uncomfortable, and that might dock some points. So I'm gonna put that out of her brain by setting a lunch date, or sorry, a lunch coffee with a walk, so that there can be no funny business. And if she messages me, hey, want to come over at night, then she is opening that door, but the power is in her hands.
That's nice. Toast, and then Yvonne. Toast, do you have any advice for our single guys out there who are watching this podcast for Valentine's Day?
Advice for single guys on Valentine's Day, or just in general?
Just do both.
Damn. It's all very generic. Don't feel entitled to any women's attention, I think, is the big thing. And here's like, I feel like the problem with giving guys advice is they're not gonna listen. Because a lot of guys, like, ever see a guy or girl heartbroken about, I just lost the love of my life. They're in high school. I would never feel this way about it. She was the one. He was the one. And if you're like 30 or 40 or like even 20s and you've been through a few relationships, your instinct is always like, bro, you're going to be fine. You're going to find someone else like maybe in a year. Like, it sucks now. You can be empathetic, but they're not listening. They're like, no, you don't get it. This person, this specific one person that I met out of like 50 people in my life is the perfect person for me, even though there's like 7 billion people in the world, right? So it's hard to reach these guys sometimes because we've all been there. We all think our situation is unique, and they are unique in terms of the individual, but like all these feelings you're having, this grief, this thinking of like you'll never find anyone. Billions of people have gone through what you're feeling right now. And even though you don't think you'll be okay, you don't think you'll find someone else, chances are you will, because there's just so much people in the world. It's this idea of you live in a world of abundance, right? Like if you only see this one person, then you block out millions of people that can be suited for you, right? You think you were that lucky that you just found the perfect person for you in 50 people? And they will say yes. They were like, yeah, no, I found them. It was them. I mean, if you find someone you met in high school and you spend the rest of your life together, that's great. That's beautiful. But most people don't experience that.
Yeah, I just think when you're that young, I think when you're older and you have a better sense of like who and what you like, then you can say that more. Like, I truly felt like I was compatible with this person. It's going to be really hard to find someone that's going to be like them. I think but when you're in high school, you haven't even met everybody yet.
Yeah.
What about you, Yvonne? What's your advice to the girls? And maybe to the guys too.
To the girls, God, I don't even know, because I'm in the trenches as well. But I think for guys, I think it'd be really nice if they just shoot your shot, and respectfully shoot your shot. And like if worst case, they say no, and that's fine. You just like prep yourself for that. But I think that more hesitancy kind of comes off sometimes a little. Like I'd rather a guy just like message me or be proactive about it than to just like wait for something to happen. But that's just me. Girls,
get a guy that will respect you and not feel entitled to you or your time. Because I think still in this generation, a lot of girls will be with shitty guys. Like guys will be with shitty girls, of course. Mm-hmm. But I think a lot of girls just don't know better. And I've often hear is like, oh, I was in this terrible relationship for 8 years. And then after that, I met like a guy and he showed me that, oh, I don't have to feel scared and tiptoe around all the time. So if that's the way you feel in a relationship, definitely take some time and re-examine it, because it's not unreasonable. It's very reasonable to just want a relationship where you're not feeling bad. But,
yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah. But so often people stay in bad relationships because they're scared, not finding anything better, scared of the other guy. But you should be more okay with being single than being in a bad relationship.
Yeah, because when you're in a bad relationship, you're unhappy like 80% of the time. And when you're single, you're happy 80% of the time. And you're just sad and lonely the 20% of the time.
Oh, 20% for you? That's pretty good.
It's actually higher now because like I just feel so, I don't know. I feel very fulfilled in my friendships. Like people coming over more, hanging out more. And like, if anything, like I just need something more fulfilling if you're going to be like a guy in my life. So that's where I'm at. I kind of just feel very like so good with my own life and work and all that kind of stuff that I think for a guy to be with a guy, he has to just like compliment or like be a positive. Yeah.
Last advice, if you're going through a breakup, just go no contact for 3 months and see what happens. If you still feel the same way, then sure, shoot that message. But don't be that bozo that after a month like sends a message. Just don't do it. Like
3 months is a good time.
If they are still interested, they'll be interested in 3 months. But if you send a message after 1 month, you just kind of look like someone who can't deal with the fact that you're alone, and that is not attractive to most people. All right, thanks for watching. It's good to be back, and we'll see you next week.
See you guys next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
We love improving creation.
Wait, so at the end of February, like the 26th, 7th, 8th?
What'd you say?
I don't think you could do those days.
You said 6, 7.